So my 81-year-old vegan mother-in-law came to me and said that she had caught this mouse in this trap, and could I please help her to set it free? And I said sure. So many of you know that throughout the winter we had a few mice. I think it was 5 in total, and we thought they were all gone, but it seems like every once in a while there's a new one that shows up or sneaks back in. Now I know that sometimes the back door gets left open, so that could be it. But anyway, so I'm here and I'm going to try to release this little sweetie pie in this forest here so that he or she will have a good life, hopefully. I feel so bad that he or she has been in this little entrapment overnight, but we check the trap twice a day, at least maybe 3 times a day, because you know, they must be so terrified. So let me see if I can open this. There's a reason there's elastic around it, is because it tends to pop open sometimes. So let's see if we can release a little sweetie pie here. Let me show you guys. I hope it's gonna work. I only have one hand, so just so you know that how a trap works is that the mouse goes inside. Oh, oh my goodness, she put the lid on the wrong way, I just realized. Okay, anyway, let's see if we can get this off here. Sorry, my sweetie pie. There we go. Is this gonna go off? You are. You can be free now. You're free. Have a great life. Bye-bye. And just like that, off to freedom. Can you imagine being stuck in a house when you're a mouse and then you kind of get released into this beautiful forest? To them, these short little plants are just like giant trees. So that's it. All right. Oh my, what happened? Okay, so this is a whole bunch of poop. So I guess she had accidentally put the thing on backwards here. So I'm gonna have to show her exactly how this works. So the way it's supposed to work is that the mouse goes in, well, first of all, you put some peanut butter in that corner and the mouse goes in here. So this lid is actually supposed to be at the back like this, you see? So they go into this little space and then they go up the ramp, and then the ramp goes down, and then they're trapped inside this little area here. So yeah, I'm gonna have to show her exactly how that goes. You shouldn't have to have an elastic on here. But sometimes it just helps if you don't get it right into the grooves properly. So anyway, that's what I wanted to show you today. That's our cute little mouse that we caught. Please be kind to animals. If you have mice, do not get the type of traps that catch them on papers. They sometimes have these ones that catch them on glue, and that is so sad. You really don't want to be doing that, because it's a terrible slow death. When you do that, you torture them basically, because you imagine if you were stuck on a huge slat of glue and you died trying to rip your fingers and your toes off, and your skin was coming off because you're so desperate to get free. Like, never ever buy those types of mouse traps, and don't get the ones with the guillotine either, like snap their necks. I guess if you really absolutely cannot find these ones, you can also go on the internet and you can learn how to make your own traps. They have all kinds of different ones if you can't buy one of these. But you know, try to do your best to be as loving as you can to animals. Just imagine if it was you in that position and you ended up in some giant's house. You didn't really want to be in there, and you're just like, okay, how do I get out of here? And you can't find the door. You know, it's just so sad what animals go through. So let's try to be kind to animals. Let's save as many as we can. Especially don't put them on your plate 3 times a day. You know, and be vegan, as vegan as you possibly can. You just please love animals, eat plants, be brave, be kind, be love, and be vegan. And also, if you need a little more encouragement, just think about this. Why would you love one but eat the other? Why would you love one but eat the other? Why would you love one but eat the other? And today, if you need a little inspiration, you can go to this guy. His name's Gary Yourofsky. Go and Google the most important speech you will ever hear. Memorize that. The most important speech you will ever hear by Gary Yourofsky. It's a great talk that he did at a university. You can also take a picture of this or take a screenshot of this, and there are tons of other documentaries that you can watch that I always talk about here. Cowspiracy, What the Health, Earthlings, Forks Over Knives, The Game Changers. A lot of these are either for free on YouTube or you can get them on Netflix, Dominion. Of course, there's vegan movies, talks about different people who are vegan. Okja is kind of a story about a huge pig. It's quite cute and sad also. You can also follow Earthling Ed if you've never heard about him. Go and Google him. And there's all kinds of amazing vegans, really. Of course, dairy is scary. I talk about that a lot. And I got to touch up the wood here. I just realized it's kind of gotten a bit worn out over time. Don't forget that the Vegan Society definition is the vegans. It's not about food. It's a philosophy, a way of thinking, of living, which seeks to include as far as is possible and practicable. It says practical because most people don't know the word practicable, but it really is practicable. All forms of exploitation of and cruelty to animals for food, clothing, or any other purpose. And here's a quote by Gandhi, by the way. Gandhi, who said, "To my mind, the life of a lamb is no less precious than that of a human being. I should be unwilling to take the life of a lamb for the sake of the human body. I hold that the more helpless a creature, the more entitled it is to protection by man from the cruelty of man." Yeah. So that's it, guys. And by the way, if you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to That Vegan Teacher on YouTube. And if you want to know my Instagram, it is That Vegan Teacher Miss Katie. You can go to my Instagram and to my YouTube. Thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care. Bye for now.